We are outside the map, and today we're taking you on a journey through the delicious world of Spanish cuisine. Get ready to explore a universe of flavors, colors, and traditions that are, without a doubt, a fundamental part of understanding Spain's culture. If you're a tourist planning to visit this beautiful country or simply curious about its food, this video is for you. Spain isn't just flamenco and festivals, or just history and architecture. Its gastronomy is one of its greatest treasures. Each region, each city has its own style, ingredients, and signature dishes that reflect centuries of history, influences, and creativity. In this video, we're going to discover the must-try dishes you shouldn't miss, how to enjoy the tapas culture, which traditional desserts are the tastiest, which drinks pair best with each meal, and I'll also give you some tips to make your experience truly unforgettable. Get ready to whet your appetite and let yourself be carried away by the authentic taste of Spain. Traditional dishes. Spanish cuisine is rich, diverse, and full of flavors that reflect the history and culture of its many regions. Here are some of the must-try dishes that will give you a truly authentic experience. One of the most iconic dishes is paella, originally from the Valencian community. Paella is a rice dish cooked in a wide, shallow pan called a paellera, combining fresh ingredients like seafood, chicken, rabbit, vegetables, and of course saffron, which gives it its signature golden color. Every bite is a mix of textures and flavors that has won over the world. Another classic you'll find in nearly every Spanish home and bar is the Spanish omelette, or tortilla de patatas. This thick omelette is made with eggs, potatoes, and sometimes onions. It can be served hot or cold and is perfect for any time of day. Its simplicity and flavor make it absolutely irresistible. During the warmer months, nothing beats a refreshing gazpacho, a cold soup made with ripe tomatoes, peppers, cucumber, garlic, olive oil, and vinegar. It's healthy, cooling, and a staple of summer cuisine in many parts of Spain. Jamón ibérico is another true culinary treasure. This cured ham, made from acorn-fed Iberian pigs, has a deep flavor, tender texture, and a unique aroma. It's typically served in thin slices and is perfect with good bread, or simply on its own as a tapa. And finally, we can't forget churros with hot chocolate, a beloved breakfast or afternoon treat for both locals and tourists. Churros are strips of fried dough, traditionally dipped into thick, rich hot chocolate. Eating them is a joy that brings smiles and creates sweet memories. Tapas. If there's one thing that defines Spanish cuisine, and that every tourist falls in love with, it's the tradition of tapas, a social and cultural experience that truly reflects the rhythm of life in Spain. Tapas are small portions of food typically served in bars and restaurants. Their origin is quite interesting. It's said that in Andalusia, people began to cover their glass of wine or beer with a slice of bread or ham to keep insects out. From that practice comes the word tapa, which means lid or cover. Over time, this custom evolved into a popular way of sharing food and enjoying good company. Going out for tapas, or ir de tapeo, is a favorite pastime for both Spaniards and visitors. It's an activity that blends good food, drinks, conversation, and fun. The idea is to order several different tapas to sample a wide variety of flavors in one meal. You might have anything from olives and cheese to fried calamari, croquettes, garlic shrimp, stuffed peppers, or meatballs. Each bar has its own specialty, and part of the adventure is discovering the most famous tapas at each place. Tapas also reflect the regional diversity of Spain. For example, in the Basque country, tapas are known as pinzos and are often made with fresh, creative ingredients presented on small slices of bread in eye-catching ways. In Andalusia, tapas tend to be simpler but packed with flavor, featuring fresh seafood and produce from the region. For tourists, going out for tapas is the perfect way to experience Spanish gastronomy without sitting down for a full formal meal. It's fun, affordable, and social. And in cities like Madrid, Seville, or Barcelona, the lively atmosphere of tapas bars is an experience in itself, filled with chatter, laughter, music, and the constant movement of people. If you visit Spain, don't miss the chance to embrace this tradition. Look for local bars, order some cañas, small beers, and pair them with a variety of tapas. Don't be afraid to try something new or strike up a conversation with strangers. That's the true spirit of tapeo, enjoying the food and the company, creating unforgettable moments, and tasting Spain one bite at a time. Sweets and desserts. Spanish cuisine doesn't only shine through its savory dishes, it also boasts a rich tradition of sweets and desserts that captivate every palate. Each region has its own specialties, many of which date back centuries and reflect the local history, climate, and customs. One of the most well-known and beloved desserts throughout Spain is crema catalana. Similar to the French crème brûlée, it's a smooth custard made with egg yolks and milk, flavored with cinnamon and lemon zest, and topped with a thin layer of caramelized sugar that cracks when tapped with a spoon. Its creamy texture combined with the crunchy caramel makes this dessert an irresistible classic, especially in Catalonia. Another traditional sweet is tocino de cielo, originally from Andalusia. Made from egg yolks, sugar, and water, it has a smooth texture and a very sweet flavor, making it the perfect treat to end a meal. It's typically served in small molds and enjoyed cold. During many Spanish festivals and celebrations, you'll often find buñuelos, light and fluffy balls or discs of fried dough. They come in various forms, filled with cream, chocolate, or simply dusted with sugar. In some regions, like Valencia and Madrid, buñuelos are especially popular during Carnival or around Christmas time. Flan is another beloved dessert found all over Spain. It's a simple yet delicious custard made with eggs, milk, and sugar, topped with a caramel sauce. Its light texture and sweet flavor make it a favorite among all age groups. Finally, in the northern regions of Galicia and Asturias, traditional desserts like quesitos de nata, creamy cheese pastries, and filoas, thin crepe-like pancakes, are local favorites that offer a different sweet perspective on Spanish culinary heritage. Drinks. When we talk about the culinary experience in Spain, we can't forget the importance of the drinks that accompany every meal and moment. From iconic wines to traditional refreshments, beverages in Spain are an essential part of the culture and the joy of dining. Without a doubt, wine is the most representative drink of Spain. The country is one of the world's top wine producers and is home to renowned wine regions such as La Rioja, Ribera del Duero, Priorat, and Jerez. Each wine has its own personality and pairs with different dishes. For example, a young red wine from Rioja is ideal with a charcuterie board or meaty tapas, while a fresh white wine from Rueda pairs perfectly with seafood and fish. Additionally, sherry wine, vino de Jerez, a fortified wine from Andalusia, is highly valued as an accompaniment to tapas and appetizers. Another classic drink that you can't miss is sangria, especially popular among tourists. Sangria is a refreshing mix of red wine, fresh fruits like oranges, lemons, and apples, sugar, and sometimes a splash of brandy or liqueur. It's served chilled and is perfect for sharing at gatherings and celebrations during the warmer months. For those who prefer something lighter, La Caña, a small draft beer of around 200 milliliters, is the perfect companion to tapas. Beers in Spain are usually light and refreshing, ideal for social occasions and casual meals. In some regions, especially in the north, natural cider is also popular. This fermented apple drink has a slightly sour and refreshing taste and is often poured from a height to aerate it, a traditional technique called escanciar. We can't forget tinto de verano, a very simple and popular summer drink made by mixing red wine with soda water or lemon-flavored soda served over ice. It's a lighter and more refreshing alternative to sangria. Finally, for alcohol-free moments, sparkling water or horchata, especially the tiger nut horchata de chufa, typical of Valencia, are delicious options to accompany any meal. Must-try dishes by region. Spanish cuisine is as diverse as its landscapes, and each region has its own unique dishes and flavors that reflect its history, climate, and local culture. For those eager to discover the best of Spanish food, exploring regional specialties is essential. In Andalusia, for example, the dishes are fresh and flavorful, perfect for the warm climate. Don't miss gazpacho, a cold tomato and vegetable soup, or pescadito frito, a selection of small fried fish that are crispy and delicious. This region is also home to the famous Iberian ham from Jabugo, considered one of the best in the world. In the north, in regions like the Basque Country and Galicia, the cuisine centers on fresh seafood. In the Basque Country, pinchos are a must. Small, creative bites of food usually served on a slice of bread. Galicia is famous for its shellfish, such as scallops, Galician-style octopus, and fish empanadas. In Castile and Leon, meat takes center stage. Dishes like roast suckling pig from Segovia and lechazo, roast lamb, are iconic, prepared using traditional methods that preserve their rich and authentic flavor. The region is also known for its hearty Castilian soup, made with bread, garlic, and egg. In Valencia, the star dish is paella, a rice dish that can include seafood, chicken, or vegetables, and is flavored with saffron, which gives it its signature golden color. Valencia is also the birthplace of tiger nut horchata, a refreshing drink made from chufas that is well worth trying. In Catalonia, aside from the famous crema catalana, you'll find standout dishes such as escalivada, roasted vegetables, botifarra with mongetes, Catalan sausage with white beans, and a wide variety of fresh seafood, reflecting the region's Mediterranean coastline. Finally, in Madrid, the cuisine is a melting pot of all these traditions. A must-try dish is cocido madrileño, a hearty stew that's perfect for the winter months. Exploring regional gastronomy is a delicious way to discover Spain, because every dish tells a story and reflects the soul of its people. To wrap up, we want to encourage you not to limit your visit to Spain to just monuments and beaches, but to truly dive into its culture through food. Every dish, every tapa, every dessert tells a story and connects you to centuries of tradition. Remember, eating in Spain isn't just about nourishing yourself, it's a social act, an excuse to gather and share moments. Our tips to help you enjoy it to the fullest. Explore local markets, don't be afraid to ask the waiters for their recommendations, try new things, and most importantly, take your time. In Spain, meals are often a slow ritual that can last for hours, and that's part of the magic. We hope this guide has inspired you, and that when you're in Spain, you'll get to taste all these amazing flavors. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment telling us which dish you'd love to try first, and share it with friends who love to travel and eat. Enjoy your meal and see you next time.